Very well. I'm going to keep my distance from the carnivorous cabbage. I would say for quite obvious reasons. As I do enjoy all of my digits being intact. You know what I mean there, Leander?
And with that helpful reminder,
I'm sure
why
you
we
do.
should always wear
You had
our
one
driving
removed from your
gloves,
hand.
I shall end our lesson here.
Ah, yes, Professor. Oh. Yeah, getting there. Just doing things as it should be, I suppose. Right. Dittany aside, carnivorous cabbages aside, Professor Garlic. I've had my, encounter with the cabbages, and am pleased to inform and report that neither myself nor Leander suffered any unintended injuries. The dummy, however, is looking a little rough for the wear.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
As am I. It was quite an interesting subject. Much more grounded, pun not intended, than just simple wand work.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
I love your enthusiasm. I wish all the teachers were like that.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my sound hearing.
Dear Professor
To make
Garlic,
anything grow, we
how
must
very
first
thoughtful of you,
understand it.
and to remember that
That goes for
strawberries are my
plants as
favorite.
well as friendships.
They're as sweet as can
Kindness and
be,
concern
so no
are
wonder
as
muggles
necessary in the
love them so
greenhouse
much.
as in the Great Hall.
Everything you cultivate seems to be of such high quality, from bitterroot to berries. I do hope that my darling niece can learn this skill whilst under your tutelage. Lenora so adores you, as do all your students, I'm sure. Warmest regards always, Eleanor Everly. Interesting. Right. Well, that was an eventful class, to be sure. What else? Ooh, potions. Right. I do fancy, though, going back out there, helping out the Arn, and helping out that lady at the dock. Right. I think that is going to be my current objective. And then I'll come back. Yes. Right. Hello, Ignatia. Take me to Lower Hawksfield.
Wonder who lives here.
Yes. Well, we can wonder that some other time. You have other things to attend to. Hello, Arn. I shall be back with your
If you're
stuff.
here for my wares, I'm afraid I still don't have my carts.
Yes, I'm about to tend to that little problem as we speak.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
What in the bloody hell is that? Oh, nope, 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 nope. they look like many-legged creatures that I do not wish to tangle with. In retrospect, and this was a quick thought, idea, conclusion that I've come to, perhaps running into the forest as such was not
Revelio.
the most advisable thing in the world. Oh. Hebridean Black Scale. The Hebridean Black is a large dragon that can grow to over 9 meters in length. A large, rough scale, originally belonging to one of these beasts, is one of the prized possessions that Archie Bickle keeps in his hideout. Right. He must be one of my fellow students, I would presume. Oh. The way that thing... What in the world is this?
Revelio.
Perhaps some astronomy thing. What? Just leave me alone. Oh. Bloody hell. Fine. Just... There. Good, just the one. Yes. The whole idea of running into this forest relatively unprepared. Not my finest idea. But, well, yes, a little bit more protective. This way. Oh my goodness. Right. Oh, presumably this way. What?
An encampment. This must be it.
Right.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a car.
Let's do this
I was only young, mind.
intelligently.
Not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one now.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Someone there?
There. 2 down. And who knows how many more to go. But best to keep
Leave your accusations in someone else's direction.
stealthed, as I do not have backup, which seems like it would have been an intelligent idea.
Will regret not joining us. He doesn't come round now. He'll be made even more of an example.
Right.
Renrod's been
We should have killed that traitor arm when we took his cards.
Sounds like there's a lot of them. Going through the main gate seems kind of daft, but I don't quite see another way in.
used for better things than this so-called.
Ooh, maybe here. No. Of course, it's walled off. I might have no other choice than to do the main entrance. Oh, no, no, no. This is presumably all of his stuff. Right. Well, looks like this is more than just Arn stuff. Honeydukes? They have been busy. Oh, come on. Ah, blasted.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
There.
Always on the defense.
Ow.
Accio.
Ow.
Does Hogwarts teach you nothing about dueling?
Incendio.
How about I light you on fire? And then you can learn.
I won't rest. How nice of you to stop by.
Incendio.
Yes. How about you just stay? Oh wait. Oh wow.
You won't survive this.
They get angry and big. Dislike that.
I will make you.
Oh my goodness. Rather brutal.
Accio. Levioso.
Ranrock won't be stopped. What's that?
Oh, that was close. Ow. Blast.
Incendio.
I won't rest.
Ah.
Dead.
Ow. Ow.
Enough of this.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Alright. Let's not get cornered. As... Wait. Perhaps my time in the greenhouse is messing with my head again. So I could have sworn there was a bunch of goblins here. That almost did me in. Right. I suppose I'll just roll with it.
Revelio.
Anything of note? What are these?
Incendio.
Well, apparently fire doesn't do anything. Oh, there's something over here.
Revelio.
Oh, I see.
Accio.
Haha. What is in here? Of course. Well, I suppose I'll deal with that later.
Revelio.
Very well. Back to on it is. Through this treacherous forest. And then to help the lady at the dock. And then potions. Which I do look forward to, if it is, well, I say to this point, defense against the dark arts is dead useful. Ah, you
Incendio.
blasted thing. Hate
Cursed
spiders.
fiends.
Yes, I hate spiders. Vile creatures. No. Just stay over there. Pay no mind to me. This seems rather dumb, but maybe. Hello. Alrighty then. I'll let you do whatever you're doing. Let's get out of here. It's late. Beset by spiders. On! I have your stuff. Or,
If you're here for my wares, I'm afraid I still don't have my carts.
I have good news for you.
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
Of course. I mean, it was... Well, yeah, it was no trouble.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
That sounds wonderful.
What a nice idea, On. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Of course.
All the best to you. Once my carts arrive, I'd be happy to show you my wares.
Perfect. And seeing as I'm down here, let's go talk to the person over there. Well, not her. I already know what they want. These
They
people.
must have come this way. Think!
Hello?
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back in
Oh,
time.
goodness.
Oi! Speak of the devil.
Oh.
Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student! You can't be
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
stupefied!
You could have at least hit them.
You shouldn't be here. Extinguish this fire! I command you!
Yes, I will extinguish it
Look what
for you right there.
You pay for that.
Pathetic. Ah, bloody hell.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Is that a...
Stop right there! Reducto!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student
blast
off something! Going on! Child!
Accio, tell Rookwood to find me himself.
A bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you?
Novice fuck!
That's just here! Reducto! Learn that in first something! Not up there, are ya?
Incendio. Accio. Levioso.
Let's take care of you.
You're only delaying.
Delaying what, exactly? Oh,
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
yes. Long story. People, for some reason, do not like me.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills.
Uh,
Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
I wish I knew.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Who is Priya?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at
Merlin?
Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff.
Like the Round
Brilliant
Table?
potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
What kind of research?
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Fascinating. That's amazing.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
That is quite, well, if it's from Merlin, quite fascinating. Other wizards, lesser wizards, be a bit tedious.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
I'm honored.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
Very kind.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground.
Of course.
Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
Yes.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Right. Perhaps they need to be lit.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
Yes.
The flames make the pyre sink.
Aha.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Oh my goodness. Quite remarkable.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions.
Yes, do I.
How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research.
Glad
My
to
guess
help.
is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you
Makes
can
sense.
find in Hogsmeade, should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Yes.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Seems smart and logical. Right. Ah, okay. That is how I increase my pocket space. It would seem, fortifying it with Merlin's trials. Quite remarkable. Perhaps, though, it's best if I get back to the castle. Perhaps that may just include another attempt at Lucan's little dueling club. Right. Here. And there. Take me to the clock tower courtyard of Hogwarts. Right. Let's take a quick look at... Oh, Mallow Suite, yes. At this. No. Yes, handwire's fine. No. No. Definitely not. Well, actually. Oh, it's just an owl. That's a little bit better. I do like that one, though. Neckwear. Got that red scarf now. Very well. Not necessarily my style, but it does apparently give me better protections against unfriendly spells. Which, given what I've come here to do, is not bad. And I think we take Sebastian this time. He did do well. Hello.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Look who's back. Ready to redeem yourself?
At least to try.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes. Sebastian.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
Dueling without a partner would be daft. There's 4 of them.
We can make this a real victory.
Oh, Leander.
That's the spirit.
Okay.
Incendio.
Levioso. You're better than that.
Ah.
Levioso.
Descendo. That's all you've got?
Oh, wow. They decimated me. Rude.
Care to try again?
Yes. I was a little late on my protection charm.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
I need to be more nimble.
Incendio. Accio.
Levioso.
Ow.
Levioso.
There goes my way.
Stupefy. Accio. Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Confringo. Incendio.
Leave me alone.
Accio.
Ah.
Levioso.
How about you just protect me then, Sebastian?
Incendio.
There. Ah. Bloody hell. Ah. Damn it. Did much better that round.
Care to try again?
Yes, I think I have properly warmed up and am ready to take on the challenge.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Incendio. Protego.
Confringo.
Stupefy. Accio.
Ah. I think the biggest issue is that
Care to try
Incendio is
again?
such short range. I have to get in there
Yes,
very
I'm ready
close.
Very well. Good luck out there.
It is not conducive to dodging spells.
Incendio.
Protego.
Stupefy. Come on.
Ah. Rude.
Accio.
Ah, damn it.
Confringo. Confringo.
Confringo.
Protego. Accio. Levioso. Stupefy. That's all you've got? Confringo. Incendio.
Oh, wait.
Leviosa. Confringo.
I'm really irked by the one that sneaks around behind us. They just
Care to try
swarm
again?
like a bunch of little flies.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Lucan, you're irritating me.
Incendio.
Leviosa.
Levioso.
Confringo.
Accio.
Act like a winner.
Ah, bloody hell.
Incendio. Levioso.
There goes my wager.
I thought I took a potion. Apparently not.
Care to try again?
Yes.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Stuck between an immovable object and a hard place. I believe is how the saying goes. Ah!
Incendio.
Don't shy away now.
Confringo. Levioso. Confringo. Incendio.
Leviosa.
Ow! Damn it!
Leviosa.
Revelio.
Wrong spell.
Incendio.
Protego. Give him one more.
Stupefy.
Leviosa. The one.
Right.
Care to try again?
Of course.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
I will beat them.
Incendio.
Incendio. Accio. Come on. Confringo.
Incendio.
Confringo.
Levioso.
Protego.
Confringo.
Incendio.
Confringo.
I seem to need
Care to try
to
again?
practice some more. Not right
No,
now.
I don't think so. Not right now.
Understandable. But don't take too long. We'll be waiting.
Yes.
What a frustrating end to my night. I think I ought to go to bed before we get into any more ill-fated attempts at winning a unsanctioned dueling club championship. Hufflepuff common room it is. Right. Ah. Of course I'm in the wrong place. Because why would anything go my way? Apparently someone wants to talk to me. That, I think, can wait for tomorrow morning.